Hey guys, so I'm going to be filming a favorites video, and I guess this is for March. I didn't do February. It was a blech month, and honestly I just didn't get around to it. So February doesn't exist. Out of there. We're not even talking about that. So I have a little collection of things. I don't want to have too many things because I truly wanted to pick out like my favorites of March, things that I just like. As I was getting ready this morning, I was like, yeah, like I use that a whole bunch, I use that and that. And the first thing I want to talk about is Lush's Rose Argan Oil. Now, I'm sure that this is not new to many of you guys. On a whim, one day, me and my sister were at the mall, and we just decided to go over to the Lush counter space area, and we just perused, and I had heard things about this, so I went to look at it, and I got a little demo, hand demo, and it felt great. And it's kind of like up my alley, because when I love like my body scrubs to kind of leave like an oily film on me so that I don't necessarily have to moisturize after I get out of the shower. It looks like that. It smells divine. Smells like rose jam, which I don't even know what rose jam is. You put it on, like you scoop some out and you kind of rub it on your arm. And then it feels like it's like not doing anything. It feels like really thin and like kind of slimy and like not like it's sinking in or anything. But you kind of just rub it on your body, and like when you're done, you rinse it off, and like turns into like kind of like an oily film that just feels so good and moisturizing. And this is definitely, I would say this has definitely helped me this winter, just dealing with overall dryness. I also heard that this is really good in the summer months when like you're putting lotion on and you step outside and you just melt, like just melts off, and I hate that feeling because then it's just a mess. So I heard that that was good for really hot temperatures and really cold temperatures. So I've tried it in really cold temperatures and I really liked it and it has saved my skin. So I'm excited to see what it's going to do this summer. The next thing that I have is another argan oil product, DermOrganic's leave-in treatment, and it repairs, protects, and shines. I don't know if you know anything about DermOrganic, but they are a vegan hair and skincare line. It's vegan hair care, no testing on animals, no artificial preservatives, sulfate-free and gluten-free and all those little SLLs and everything. But I really have enjoyed just like kind of putting this in my hair and kind of crunching it up. Not like crunchy, but you know, like you have to encourage the curl. And so I like to put it in my hair, and I feel like it's really made my hair like soft and not less frizzy, like a lot less frizzy. So basically I can just put it in my hair and then just like not even blow dry. Like I feel like I can just air dry it and I get like these nice little soft ringlet curls. I think maybe you're like, oh girl, your hair is nasty. I don't know, but I really like it. It makes my hair feel really soft and it smells good, and I just feel like $1,000,000. And then something else that I also use, and you're like, hallelujah, curly hair girls, is this Miss Jessie Pillow Soft Curls. And I got a sample of this in my Birchbox. I really like the sample. And I am, obviously I have curly hair, and I don't like it when girls have curly hair and they use like, I don't know what they're using, like gel or mousse. And it like is crunchy curls. And it's like the curls that are like, they don't move and they're all like hard. I have thinner hair, so I have to kind of be cautious of that because a little bit of product is a lot of product on me. And so this, I feel like, helps with the natural curls that I like, and it is more like a lotion and not like a gel or a mousse or anything like that. And it really, I feel like the same as like this, really kind of like calms my hair down and like gets rid of the frizz and gives me like some hold. Like it enhances my curls, but it's not gonna like be crunchy or really stiff curls. It's gonna be like natural curls, but I feel like this is more curls than I would have than if I just put nothing in my hair and it was just like natural, because then it would just be kind of frizzy and wavy. I got this in my Target, and I think it was cheaper than what was on Birchbox. But if you have points on Birchbox, then you can get this for probably cheaper than at Target. So this is an oldie that I kind of reached back into the back of my drawers, my makeup drawers, and found. And if you know me or have watched any of my other tutorials, you'll know that I love a fucking highlight like no other. There's an oldie that I've completely forgotten about, but this is NARS Albatross, and it basically looks like this. I don't know if they call it a highlighter, but it's like, if you go on Sephora.com, it's just going to be with their blushes. So, I don't know, it's kind of weird like that. But this is just, I have it on today, and this is like my summer highlight, because my spring summer highlight, because it gives me like that goldenness that Mary Luminizer doesn't give. Mary Luminizer kind of gives like more of an icy highlight, and this is like kind of like the sun-kissed golden sheen. So anyways, that's NARS Albatross, and I have really been loving you this month. Another product that I have been in love with, and I am late to the game, is MAC's Fluidline in Blacktrack, which is like everyone and their sister has it, or their brother. On a whim, I just went with my MAC Blacktrack, and I just decided to get it, and I'm so glad that I did. This is like super pigmented, and it like, it's not dry. It hasn't dried out. I learned a tip though, that if you put it on like really tight, something that I wasn't doing before, and you like store them upside down, and this works with like your cream products too, like so your paint pots, if you have some of those, or any cream eyeshadow, like I've heard if you store it upside down, somehow that maintains the moisture in it, and I'm not really sure how that works, but hey, I've been doing it, whatever. It kind of helps me with my paint pots, because I can see exactly what color that I want. It's smooth, it glides on, it's not as slippery as the Clinique gel eyeliner, and that one can kind of smudge and run, so this kind of stays put. I've used this, pretty much has replaced Stila smudge sticks, except for when I want to do like tight lining, which I kind of find hard to do with these things in a brush. But like a wing liner, use this. If I want to put just black on and kind of smudge it out like I normally do, I use this. Like, I have been using this all month long since I got it, probably mid-February. I have been using it from February, like it's just the only thing that I use. I mean, it's like, it's just like, it's a nice balance. It's not like so dry that I can't work with it, but it's not so creamy that it's just like a mess, like as soon as I put it on. So, really like that. My last makeup product that I have is another thing that I had heard good reviews about, and I just finally decided to pick it up, and it is the MAC Prep and Prime. It's really hard for me, like if you gave me a choice, would I spend money on a crazy colored lipstick, or would I spend my money on something that's going to go on clear, that's going to prime my skin? You know, I'm always going to want to go for that crazy lipstick. This stuff has been a godsend. So I like to wear a funky color every once in a while. Like, I feel naked if I don't have like a bright color on my lips. But then it's like, sometimes I'm like, oh, like in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh, I got that red lipstick on, I gotta be careful, like how I drink from my coffee mug, or how I wipe my mouth, like while I'm eating. But I put this stuff on, and what it is a primer for your lipstick. And right as soon as I sit down to put my makeup on in the morning, I put this on, and I wait, and I just go on and do the rest of my makeup. And the last thing that I do is I put on my lipstick. By the time that I put on my lipstick, it is kind of like set, and it has like gotten a little tacky. And so whenever I put my lipstick on, like the lipstick, and it can be like any lipstick. I've used like NYX lipstick, Revlon, MAC. So don't think that you get MAC, you have to use the MAC lipstick. So it works for any lipstick. But when I put the lipstick on, the lipstick like just clings to it. and it really helps like filling in crinkles. I don't want to say wrinkles, but like little creases on your lips. Like it helps fill in those so that like maybe if you're trying to wear like a lighter color, it's just gonna glide over that, and it's not gonna like sink, the lipstick's not gonna sink down into your like crevices. Or if you're a more mature lady and you have like wrinkles around your mouth and you're worried about your like lipstick feathering out like during the day, this works really great, and keeping it like so precise. Like you don't have to worry about it. It's gonna stay put. Like you're not gonna smudge your lipstick. It's just not as fun to spend money on this as it is like, I don't know, some other crazy lipstick. I know, I get it, but just trust me. Let me know if you got it and that, or if you have it, and if you agree, leave it in the comments below. Let me know. I need to know that I'm not crazy. Like I'm not talking craziness out into the world or telling lies. I don't feel like I'm telling lies. I feel like I am legit on this. Like I really believe in those things. Back in October, I was running and I broke my foot. So from like October to January, to the middle of January, I was in a freaking cast, and then I was in a boot. So like I was like crushed because it was like, I can't wear any of my cute fall heels, and I'm missing out like Christmas parties. I gotta wear this cast, and Thanksgiving I had to wear a cast, and New Year's I had to wear a cast, and I was just like, oh, I am buying some heels when I get out of this thing. So that kind of mentality has kind of not stopped. So I was on Hotlook the other day, or actually like 2 weeks ago. I've never heard of this brand, but these shoes look so fucking cute. It's by TaylorSays. I've never heard of them before, but they came, and they came with this cute little dust bag, which I thought was super cute. I hope I'm not like some crazy lady that's like, oh, these shoes are so cute, and you're like, oh girl, they're nasty. Okay, so these are the shoes. Oh, isn't that just like a fucking dream? I hope they're cute. They are like some geometric tribal print shit. Oh, they're sickening. Take out all this stuff. It's about a 6-inch heel, so this is probably like the highest heel that I have, so FML. Another broken foot. I don't give a shit. But what's cool about these TaylorSays shoes are like she does like the artwork that goes on the bottom of them. So like each pair of shoes has like a different bottom to the shoe. So like each pair has a different bottom. So this one has like, I don't know if you can see, it's like birds, like little sparrows that are coming in, and it says like forever young, which wasn't my favorite bottom of the shoe, but hello, this was obviously like my favorite shoe of them. I haven't worn them yet. You know, it's one of those things that you just keep them protected in the back of your closet until the right event comes along. That's non-beauty. I mean, it's glamorous, like in the RuPaul kind of drag race kind of world, but that is my shoes that I got. And thank you Hotlook for making those significantly cheaper than they really are. So anyways, those are my products. Let me know what you guys thought about them, or if you've tried any of them. I would really like to know what you guys think, what your opinions are of these products, because I love them. I would like to hope that other people love them. And if you didn't, tell me why. Like, I'm curious what's going on. So anyways, don't forget, you can like this. If you like these shoes, if you love these shoes, please like my channel, or just subscribe so that you can see more of these, so you can see more shoe porn. Yeah. So anyways, I hope you guys have a great day, night, afternoon, whatever you're doing, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.